Какой чудесный день, какой чудесный пень, какой чудесный я и песенка моя ля-ля-ля.
We'll start with the metro, because this is probably the thing you'll use the most when you go to Moscow, especially Moscow and St. Petersburg. Speaking of Moscow and St. Petersburg, you will find that Moscow and St. Petersburg are two very, very different places. If you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, think elves and orcs. No, wait, yeah, elves and orcs. They are literally these personalities, and you'll do yourself a favor by never calling a Muscovite a Muscovite. Vote for Moscow today, a Muscovite, or a St. Petersburger. Just don't confuse these people. Don't call one the other. So when you go to Moscow especially, the metro is huge. Once you get into some of the escalators, they go down and down and down, and it never ends. Don't be surprised, once you see it, it's gorgeous, it's stunning, and in 5 minutes you will forget that it exists because someone will push you. They don't care who you are, you're in their way, don't get in their way. On my first trip to the Moscow metro, it was pretty scary. There are a lot of people who live there, so the wagons in rush hour are exceptionally full. And I just thought, like, it's fine, I was early enough to not be late, and I saw just like 3, 4, trains just pass by full of people. There's not a place for like a mouse in this wagon. And at the last, I think it was around the 6th train or something, I thought, if I do not get on the next train, I will be late for my first job, and that's not cool. I don't really know where it is, and I got pretty panicky. So the next train, I basically pushed myself in. The Moscow metro is a fantastic place to do yoga. It's all stretching and bending. And I saw this old lady, and as bad as I felt for this lady, I just thought, I'm so sorry, but I can't get out. Partly because like someone's leg was somewhere on my foot and I was stuck in like the corner, but okay, anyway, so I thought I can't get out and I'm gonna be late, so I thought, sorry old lady, but I'm not getting out. Before that I picked like the biggest looking muscular mafia guy I could find, and I basically stood next to him because I thought, okay, people will be scared of this guy and they will not squish me. And I saw this, anyway, back to this old lady. And I saw her, and she looked at us, and everyone kind of looked at her. No one even looked like they wanted to move. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm also not moving. Crowd syndrome. And she turned around and started to like slowly walk away, and I thought, oh, that's so bad. And she jumped. Little old lady. Bah! And her elbow was like straight into my ribcage. I lost my wind. And the metro doors just closed. For those of you who don't know, these are called babushkas. It's translated in English into granny. And they're dangerous. They're very sweet when they're sweet, but they're also very dangerous. These are women who have survived not only Russia, but potentially the Second World War. So they're dangerous and not to be trifled with. The thing is, what Russians don't tell you is underneath their skirts, there's like a tank. They're an old lady, but it's actually a tank. Just so you know. If no one has told you this today, you are amazing.